Well, continuing coverage tonight in Athens, where there is finally justice for 3-year-old Kyron Smith. The child was shot and killed in 2024 while watching TV inside his home. Tonight, a weeks-long trial is over, and the Attorney General's Gang Protection Unit just secured a third conviction in Kyron's death. In an 11 Alive exclusive interview, our Cody Alcorn sat down with Attorney General Chris Carr and spoke with Kyron's mother.
What a horrific story.
Fueled by a gang war.
Here you've got a 3-year-old that was watching TV on the couch and was murdered in a drive-by.
Kyron Smith was killed inside his home on March 8, 2024 at the Hallmark Mobile Home Park in Athens. Nearly 2 years later, 3 of the 4 suspects have been convicted, prosecuted by Attorney General Chris Carr's Gang Prosecution Unit.
Provide some level of peace and justice for a family and for a community. That's meaningful.
Kyron's mom, Shanita Smith.
All these guilty verdicts, it was just like an answer to all my prayers that I've been waiting for so long.
Dakias Eccles and Jaden Brown pleaded guilty in January and were sentenced to life. On Wednesday, after a month-long trial and 8 hours of deliberation, a jury found Desmontrez Mathis guilty.
The defendant showed no remorse, no emotion.
Knowing how their senseless actions changed so many lives, Kyron's older brother was also shot.
Santana, my 9-year-old, also, I find myself condoling him because he wished it was him and not his little brother.
Maybe the toughest lesson of it all is her oldest son, who was the target of these gang members.
He's hurting as well, knowing that, the words that he chose to use at that moment ultimately caused strangers to show up at your house and to do that.
A tragedy which forced tough conversations, a lot of self-reflection that's changed not just this family, but an entire community.
I've seen that moving away from Athens has really changed all of my children, including my oldest. And I feel like with the gang war in Athens and so much peer pressure on the younger generations, if that is tackled, we will see a big difference in Athens.
A battle the AG's office has taken on.
In the last 3 years in Athens, Clark County, shootings are down 65%. And that is a direct result of us working with local law enforcement who hung with it, who stayed in the game, who asked us for our help, and working with our federal and state partners as well.
That's the result you want to see. Cody joining us now live from the Attorney General's office. So, Cody, what comes next here with this case?
Well, Desmontrez Mathis, who I mentioned was convicted this afternoon, he will be sentenced on Friday afternoon. Now, as for the remaining suspect, this is a look at him. He is the only one who has not yet learned his fate. His name is Julian Kubilos. It's unclear if he's going to plead or go to trial following conviction of his 3 co-defendants. Live outside the AG's office in downtown Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.